Here's something fun I didn't anticipate coming home to. Isn't that cool? It's fun, it's weird. I just love her. Hello, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited you're here. It is going to be a get your life together type of vlog because we got back late last night from Las Vegas. If you have seen the last couple vlogs, you know we were there. If you haven't, hi, hello. We have been in Vegas for the last like almost 2 weeks, and then Mark for the last almost 3 weeks. So we're both back. We drove home, decided just to get home late last night, and everything is kind of in disarray because we came in, threw our stuff everywhere, and just went to bed. And now it's time to get everything organized and in order. I have some fun things to update you on. Like how all the plant babies are doing because my mom and best friend took such amazing care of them. Oh my gosh. We were so excited walking through the house. It was like Christmas morning, but for plant ladies, with all the new growth and everything. So we're going to look at all that together. I'll show you. But right now, first order of business, I need to make a smoothie. I need to make coffee. I need to just do all the things in my comfort spaces. I do also need to go pick up mail from my neighbor. Is that him? No. And my mom did bring in some mail, so we had some fun surprises there. I'll update you later, but first I need to eat. Smoothie time. I haven't had a smoothie in 2 weeks. Coffee, smoothie the size of my face. I'm starting to feel a little better. I want to show you all the plant baby growth because it was, like I said, so exciting. So let's take our coffee and go on a little plant scavenger hunt, shall we? First we'll put ZZ top back. He thrives. So this is our little calathea. I don't really know how you say it, but calathea plant that I've had one of these before in the past and it didn't do very well. And so I kind of have tried the method of backing off, keeping it hydrated and like misting it a little bit more. And she is getting so tall. This leaf was just like maybe to here and not unfurled before we left, and look at it now. Our rubber tree, Mark was like, it looks bigger. I was like, it does look bigger. And there's a new leaf that's about to pop up right here. All these propagation plants are doing pretty well. This guy definitely, this pothos looks taller, so that's exciting. I think this homie got too much water. My mom does have a love for overwatering, and oh, I see a gnat, so we're gonna handle that in just a second. He definitely got overwatered if there's a gnat, because that plant, snake plants in our house will never have gnats because I don't water them enough because you're not supposed to. So I need to put, next time I go, I'll put a sign on him. Don't overwater.
Oh, and then you've been talking to the camera, huh?
Yes, I've been talking to the camera.
Nice. The vlog.
The vlog. Okay, I ran upstairs last night when we got home. I was like, I have to check on him. So look at Dragon's new head. It's a two-headed dragon. When we left, this was just like a little sprout of an idea of a new leaf that I was so excited about. And I told my mom, like, please check in on him. You're supposed to spray their leaves and keep them, you know, they like humid environments. So like the warmth of it being warmer in the summer plus spraying him will really help. But there was a gnat infestation. You can see all my sticky traps all around that have definitely been doing their job. I know that's kind of gross for some, I'm sorry, but very grateful they're doing their job, and he is thriving. And I was like, oh my gosh, we missed like 2 weeks of growth. Isn't that crazy? How quickly that all comes together. I love it so much. But look at Gerald the fiddle. Okay, this leaf right here was brand new, this one, before we left. I didn't think new leaves were coming yet. Look at these two babies that popped out. And I think there might be one more coming. Like, I have never seen our fiddle leaves do anything like this in that amount of time. That was so exciting because this came in, I think, early June, and then 2 more already. I have been giving them a little bit of food, but like I was telling Mark, did they like not being attended to so often? This is one of our Maxine Monstera propagations. All our plants have names. Sorry if that's confusing, but Maxine is our big Monstera downstairs. This is one of her babies that I didn't even know that new leaf was coming before we left. So that's really exciting. This guy has been loving it here. I actually moved him up here, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, because it used to be on our mantle downstairs. But the light it gets in our bedroom, he just loves it. Like, so I've been trying to let him kind of vine as much as he wants. Here's one of Maxine's babies, and the roots are she's probably ready to get into some soil. But like, look. And there's a new leaf coming, so that's super exciting. And then here was my big excitement last night, and actually, wow, it's even bigger now. So before I left, there were no new leaves. This is Fiddly. I got him, this is my very first fiddle leaf fig. I got him a while ago, like years ago. And he was a little baby, and he was doing good, started growing, and then I had some issues with him maybe a year ago now. I thought he was going, and we saved him, put him in a bigger pot, and just kind of moved him around the house to see what he liked, but like never got a new leaf. Never. This was the last leaf he got, and that was probably a year and a half ago. And then we come back. This was never here. You can feel it's like a fresh new baby leaf. Look at all the little like veins. Isn't that cool? And then look. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And that's so cool to come home to. I was so excited. So yeah, gratitude. Here's something fun I didn't anticipate coming home to. We had a bill from the toll roads for $311. There was a day we went to San Juan Capistrano in May to try a restaurant out. And we decided to take the toll roads home, but I was good. At least I thought I was good. While we were on the road, went on the link that the sign said to go on and paid like ahead of time for being on the toll road. I got an email confirmation that said like, thank you for this, your license plate number is tracked, whatever. And we got this bill while we were gone. It was due July 9th for $11, okay? Just $11. The amount due after July 9th, today's the 16th. Amount due after July 9th, $311.07. So I checked my phone to check that confirmation of paying it. Mark's like, look at it. You paid in the Bay Area, San Francisco. I was like, but that's the link that was on the sign. So I need to call them at some point today and say there was something up with the system the day we did it because, I got a confirmation saying it would be paid. 2, I was on vacation. So like that $300, I'll pay the 11. The 300, can we just waive that? Please send me luck for that. This is really exciting. I had journal orders coming in. I didn't expect that because summer is usually very slow for journal orders. So I just didn't advertise the journals at all like in the month of June because I knew we'd be gone. And then I got some journal orders. So last week, Chad, Mark's brother, who was taking care of Sasha, he came over and helped us package up and ship an order out. And then over the weekend, I got 2 more orders and I need to package those up. Luckily, we're home now and I'm not like gonna, delay their shipping or anything. The exciting thing is my stock is depleting. I never used to think of that as an exciting thing. It used to stress me out. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that because then I know, 1, the journals are getting ordered. That's always exciting to see the stock depleting, but 2, it always helps me gauge seasonally how to order and from the printer. So because we're going back to school and that's a huge time to be, thinking of the ways we're taking care of ourselves and everything, I'm gonna have to place a new order soon. It's pretty cool. We are going to be heading out soon to hang out with Mark's family and pick up our girl. I love that cat. I just love her. Sasha she's been in my life for, it makes me teary, at least 10 years, I guess. It's kind of a long story, but my sister brought her home. My sister was working at like a senior living home. Sasha was a stray cat essentially, and must have been born around that community and was basically raised by all the loving residents there. One day the manager caught her in the facility because they would let her into like their apartments. And anyways, so they were going to take her to the pound. I think the majority of people that go to rescue dogs. Like, cats have such a stigma, and Laurel knew. She called our mom and was like, can I bring a cat home? She's so sweet. My mom's like, absolutely not. And she was like, I'm doing it anyways. And I'm so grateful she did. She has been my sister's cat, and then mine and my mom's cat. And then basically my stepdad is allergic to cats, and she turned into only my cat when I moved out with Angie, who also had 2 cats, and we were just like the happiest plant and cat ladies ever. Sasha's been there for me through grad school. She's been there for me through a lot of emotional lows and highs, and she's my little fur BFF, my fur babe. And now Mark and I have her as our fur baby. I don't know, it's fun, it's weird, but his family has been loving on her so much, but I cannot wait to see her. Also, our neighbors brought over our mail. So when I opened it, I was like, oh my gosh. This is a French brand, L'Occitane, I think. I have done an unboxing. They have gifted me before, and this is another gifting through them. They have reached out to me on Instagram. I didn't realize I was gonna get a second gift, so I'm so excited. So I thought we could open this up together and see what's inside. I have been... You look cute. Oh my goodness. They are a certified B Corp. First, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful bottle ever. Everything is lavender scented. One of my very favorite things in the world is lavender. This is lavender foaming bath, lavender hand cream. Oh my gosh, so I have their hand cream, the regular one. And it's a little bit smaller. It's perfect to go in like my purse or work bag. Lavender hand cream. So good to me. So good to me. This, okay, this is it. Relaxing pillow mist. It smells it's just a pillow mist, and you put it on your pillow before you go to sleep, and it helps you sleep, which I love. Thank you, L'Occitane. Let's go find Sasha, guys. Let's go see Sasha. So excited to see her. Good morning. It's not really fair of me to say good morning to you because it is 1:11. Hey, 1:11, three ones, that's pretty cool. I think I got out of bed at like 9:45. I got a solid 9.5 hours of sleep or something like that. Crazy. But I'm so grateful for that. Actually, no, more like 9 hours of sleep because we went to bed a little bit late, but we got Sasha home. That was really fun, and just spent some good quality family time with Mark's parents and brother yesterday. Then this morning I obviously took a shower, did like the whole everything shower, and that felt really nice. And then have gotten a couple computer things done, uploaded a vlog, things like that. But now it's time for us to go do the classic thing that you do after a trip, replenish the fridge. You do need to package a journal order, and then Trader Joe's, maybe get some fresh flowers, because that's always nice when you get home from a trip to like refresh your house with, and yeah, maybe a car wash. We'll see. We'll see if the car wash happens. It probably should. We'll see. 3 out of like 5 of the errands I wanted to run are complete. I called in an audible. Is that how you say it? I stopped for a matcha. This is my absolute favorite iced matcha latte that I've ever had at Iron and Kin. It's a place in Claremont, California. And I kind of felt like I needed it. I needed a little pick-me-up in the middle of all these errands. Plus, they sell their matcha. I don't know what brand they use. They were out of it today, but I was like, I want to pick up matcha from them because we're almost out at home. And I'd rather it be the one that I love if I'm going to spend money on it. But yeah, they were out, but I still picked up one to sip on right now while we finish up our errands. I actually think I have a little cold. I'm starting to like really feel it. I was congested this morning. I thought it might be allergies, and now I can hear it when I'm talking, and I just kind of feel it in my chest. So something I need to pick up either here or I'm going to run by Sprouts on the way home is fresh ginger and turmeric to make wellness shots that Mark and I can be sipping on the next couple days, so we keep our immunity up and all of that. But we're at Trader Joe's, so gonna go in there, get our groceries. We don't have to go to Costco because I found a bunch of frozen meat in our freezer. So we're good on protein until we go on Saturday. We're hosting poker this weekend, so we're gonna have to go there, and I don't wanna go there twice in a week. That feels a little bit excessive. So I'm just gonna get the basics of what can get us through, like our produce and stuff, from now until Saturday, and then we'll go back. But yeah, I wanna get home. I'm really feeling it. I kind of feel like the rest of the day is gonna be unpacking and chilling. Home from all the errands. The car is clean. I am clean. And I was thinking while I was going through Trader Joe's, I was like, you know what sounds so good for dinner, even though it's hot outside today? Some chicken soup, like celery, onions, carrots. So I got ingredients for that. Since Mark and I are kind of feeling a little off, I think that'll feel really good to have for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna prep that in the Instant Pot once I get these flowers in water. That's kind of what's next on the little agenda here. Here's the current state of our bedroom. So we have this open suitcase that I've basically lived out of because there's been stuff I wanted to wear the last couple days. This was our toiletries and shoes suitcase, and then Mark's suitcase that I'm going to unpack. And we're gonna get everything unpacked and then put away. That is the goal. I feel like the best way to do this is put all the clothes on the bed. That just seems to make sense in my mind, so I'm not like bending over. We cleared out the suitcases. Still have a little bit of clothes on the bed, but we had a washer dryer in the unit, so we had washed all of our like clothes and didn't really, I think we had a couple dirty things to bring home and do a load of laundry with, but it wouldn't even make a full load. And Mark opened up his suitcase, and the one thing about our Airbnb, someone in that unit must have smoked, and it did make everything smell like smoke. But like I said, we had washed everything, but there was one shirt in Mark's suitcase that I guess we didn't wash, and it smelled like the Airbnb, and now all of his clothes had that smell. So we're doing some loads of laundry, but now I smell it in our bedroom. But we're gonna turn on this little guy, and I'm doing, I think, what scent should we do? It's just on my app. Oh, this is actually such a good scent, and it's already ready to go. So I'm gonna, thinks it's going, but it's not. There we go. All right, room refresh activated. And we are gonna go chill on the couch. We'll get to the rest later. We're both feeling a little tired, and it's warm in here because we're not running the AC right now, so let's go have a little veg out session on the couch before we eat soup. Whew. All right. I am finally feeling like myself. One thing, side note, I didn't say this earlier, but you probably already noticed. I let my hair air dry today after I showered because I noticed that I actually really liked how I was able to style it after I let it air dry over, like I washed it Saturday night, I think. We were still in Vegas and it pretty much air dried before we even went to bed because I don't like to sleep on it wet. That just makes it kind of funky texture-wise. In the morning, I curled it, but like with I use a flat iron, but I just turn it like low heat and I just kind of curled it, but like very mildly, just to give it a little bit of a wave. And I liked how it held because then I didn't even have to touch it up the next few days. It just like, even to this morning, I was like, it's really dirty, but it looks kind of good still. But yeah, so I'm just letting her air dry. And you know, if I'm gonna style it tomorrow, I'll style it tomorrow. I don't really know what my plans are for tomorrow yet because I'm feeling better now. I probably sound better now, more energetic at like 10 p.m. But I wasn't feeling good, obviously. I came home and you saw me making soup and everything. It turned out so good. I swear, the secret recipe to like making things like that you want to be like hearty and like super savory and yummy, thyme. I put a bunch of thyme in there. There's just celery, onions, carrots, chicken, and then a couple different seasonings, but the main one that I used, thyme. And there was garlic in there too, which always helps, but thyme, olive oil, like I put quite a bit of olive oil in there to get some of those good fats. We took some vitamin C, we took some golden seal, which is always really helpful for me when I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm coming down with something. I take that and elderberry and that usually helps too. And I feel loads better. So I'm hoping that holds up, but we did get a lot done, did some loads of laundry, did all of the kind of getting back into the groove things. So thank you for helping me do that. And then I'm kind of going to end it off with a little self-care night. So I've got my tried and true. We're doing it. You know already. Taking my makeup off with the best cleansing oil on the planet. This is the Primally Pure. I always talk about this. I try to talk about this with you maybe once or twice a month just to remind you that if you are looking for skincare that is non-toxic, my code is MORIS10 if you want 10% off. I will link all of that below. But I think, like I said, I'm ending this one off on a little self-care night. Gonna finish doing my skincare routine, but I'm really just gonna soak it in. Like right now, I'm gonna leave this on for a couple minutes, maybe while I put the rest of our clothes away. I think too, what I'm gonna do, teeth whitening strips, which means I really got to end the vlog because once these are in my mouth, I cannot talk. So I think that might just feel nice to like have the full refresh here since the house feels refreshed and my health feels back on the ups. Man, chicken soup for the body, for the soul, for the mind. It's really good. Oh, before I go, new book recommendation for all of you mindfulness friends that are just soaking up the life-work balance and being really reflective right now. If that's your vibe, the book, you may have already read it. I'm surprised I haven't read it. People have been telling me to read it for years. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle is so good. Mark and I started the audiobook because we were on the drive home from Vegas, like, oh, I don't really feel like listening to music. I don't feel like listening to a podcast. He was like, what about an audiobook? We have Spotify with audiobooks. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that was on there. And so we listened to the first four and a half chapters. So good. And we were like, oh, we don't want to get out of the car, like it's so good. So I put it on my Kindle. I started rereading it just because I wanted to like read the first 4 chapters now that I've listened to them, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's very similar to Untethered Soul, but I like the different perspective. I like how deep it goes with some of these concepts of letting go and like, you know, just really what it means to let your mind take control versus you get behind your thoughts, and how you can make that work. And so as I learn more about all of that, I will definitely share with you. But if you're looking for something, again, there's an audiobook. You can put it on a Kindle. You can buy it. I will link that here too for you, because I'm really enjoying it. And then, you know, we can reflect together. But yeah, thank you for helping me get my life together. I'm excited to see you again. So gotta end it off so I could see you again soon. Okay.